Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Kay, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at my beauty empties from December. So as always, if you have any thoughts about the products that I talk about today, maybe you've tried some of them and you've liked them, maybe you've not liked them so much, then I'd love to hear all about that in the comment section down below. I do love to hear all of your thoughts and opinions. And if you are new here, again, welcome, and I'd love it if you'll consider subscribing before you leave today, because I do post videos like this quite regularly, along with beauty purchases videos, the occasional get ready with me, and beauty subscription box unboxings. So without any further ado, let's get into today's video. So if you're not sure what an empties video is, then basically it's where people use up their beauty products, hang on to the rubbish, and then hold up that rubbish on camera and let you know how they really feel about those products. This personally is one of my favourite videos to film. It's one of my favourite styles of videos to watch. I just think that when a person has used up a product in its entirety, you've just got a much better idea of how you really feel about that product rather than just the first impressions. So I do have a little box of goodies in here. In no particular order, I literally just pull these out as they come. So let's just get into it, shall we? So the first thing I'm going to do is talk about this, because it is little and it's going to annoy me just hovering around in there. But this is from the brand Heathcote and Ivory. But it's the William Morris At Home White Iris and Amber Bath Salts. So I had these in an advent calendar that my husband bought me last year, so in 2021. And there were lots of little sort of bath type products in there and hand creams and things like that. I know I've talked about a few of those products on this channel before. There's still quite a few left. I forgot about these. I literally found that I'd still got a few of these bath salts and some bath foam things left. I thought I'd used them all, but I found some more the other day, so there's some more of these coming. But same with this as it's been with the other products. It was nice, it was a nice little thing to get in an advent calendar, a nice decent size. The fragrance of this, not my favourite. It's sort of, I can't describe it. It's not one of my favourite fragrances. It's not something that I'd be running out to repurchase, put it that way. But the salts themselves felt quite nice. I felt like my skin was being softened quite nicely when I used this, so that was nice. I felt quite relaxed in the bath. So I guess the fragrance wasn't horrendous while it was in the bath, but in this packet it's very strong and it's not my favourite. But anyway, that was that. Next was something that I actually really did enjoy the fragrance of, and this is from Spongelle. I had this in a FabFitFun box. Don't know if you can get it in this country. That's something that I need to look into. But this was a hand cream and it was infused with shea butter, macadamia seed oil, argan oil, and it was in the fragrance Coconut Verbena. That fragrance was so nice. If you're not into strong fragrances, you wouldn't like this. But I'm gonna, so good. And I had this in my pocket for work, and every time I use this, somebody would say to me, "What is that? That smells nice." So yeah, really nice. It was quite a nice hand cream as well, and if I was to have another one of these, I would be happy. I would definitely be happy. As I said, I don't know if you can get it in this country. I am going to have a look for it though, because I did quite enjoy this product. The cream itself wasn't too thick or greasy, but it wasn't too thin that you didn't really notice anything either. It was quite a nice product. It just took me forever to use it because it was in my work pocket, and so it's obviously not something that I was going to be using all the time, every single day. So it did take a while to use up, but yeah, really nice. I enjoyed that. Next is from Colour Wow. and this is the Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. I've talked about this before. I love it. This is a repurchase for me. I actually purchased this full size version because I'd had a couple of little travel sizes and really enjoyed them. I just found that it worked really well on my hair. When I purchased this though, I did have really long hair, like really long, like down to my bum long. Yeah, I stopped using it for a while because I felt like it probably wasn't appropriate for my current length of hair. But I sort of had a moment a few weeks ago where I thought, but why not? Why wouldn't it? Because I still want the effects of this, even though I've got the short hair. So if you're not familiar with this product, what it does is it gives you sort of humidity. It says humidity proofing. For me, I found that it just made my hair look really smooth, really shiny. I have lots of flyaways, sort of baby hair type things, I think they're called. And I found that this worked really well in taming those, especially when I had my longer hair. Now I've got my shorter hair, you don't really notice it, and I do wear a lot of headbands at the moment as well. But I like the glossy look that this gives, so I decided I would pull this back out and finish it off. And I've recently just had a travel version in my Cult Beauty advent calendar as well. So really good timing. I finished this, I got that, I still have this product. I would have repurchased it even if I hadn't have had the travel size in the advent calendar. So yeah, still love this product even with my short hair. And that's that. Next is, I don't even know if this is the brand or if this is the fragrance. I'm really not sure. The logo rubbed off. There was like a holographic logo on here and I remember it rubbing off. But it says it's Aura and it says it's a body fragrance mist. I can't read that very well. It was a body spray and I can't even remember what I had. I think I might have had this in a subscription box before I cancelled them. I'm not 100% sure, but the fragrance of this is not something that I would typically have bought for myself. I didn't hate it. It's just, it was something that clashed with quite a lot of things that I normally wear. So my perfumes, I like to wear perfume. This was quite a strong fragrance and it's kind of like a powdery sort of fragrance, if that makes sense. Like it, I think of perfume like talcum powder or something like that when I think of this product. So not something that I could use all the time, but if I just fancied a little bit of a spritz in the day when I was at home, then I did just use this. But yeah, not a product that I would rush out to repurchase. Body spray in general just isn't something that I use a lot of, so for that reason alone I wouldn't go and get it. But fragrance wise as well, not my favourite, but I used it, so there is that. Next we've got a Pixi Glow Tonic. This was just a tiny little sample. I don't know where I had this from. It must have been in a box somewhere, I'm sure. So this is the exfoliating toner. This is a favourite of mine. If you've been here for a while, you'll know I've talked about this several times before. I've repurchased this product several times. I'm going to be repurchasing this again. I don't currently have any of this or any similar products in my stash at the moment, so it is something that I do need to buy. So I think that's something I'll be getting in January. But yeah, love it. It's a toner that made me understand what toners could actually do for your skin. My skin, since I've been using this or products like this, has just, it's been a game changer basically. I didn't understand the hype. I used it, I understood the hype. I love this product. I will absolutely be repurchasing this again. So that is that. Next up, lots of nails. Lots of false nails, all from Elegant Touch. They're all from the same brand. However, I have realised that not all Elegant Touch nails are made equal. So first up, we've got the black cherry nails. So these I meant to talk about in last month's video. Totally forgot about them because this box was also in my beauty purchases container. So I forgot that I'd bought them, but I'd also used them. But yeah, so this was these. They were like a purpley sort of shade. Really nice. However, they were a little bit too long for me. I did struggle to get anything done with these on. They were the oval shape, not the shape that I typically enjoy. I much prefer the squoval versions and the short versions at that, because tiny hands, long nails, the job I have can get quite manual, sort of physical. I need to use my hands a lot for some of my job, so it just gets in the way, and just day-to-day tasks at home as well, I find it's a little awkward. But in saying that, these lasted me a full week, which for false nails is unusual. I normally get to sort of five days, and I'm having to take them off because too many have pinged off. They're starting to look a bit ropey. These lasted me a full 7 days, and I had to physically remove them, which was great. So in spite of the fact that they were too long for me, it's probably the set that's lasted me the longest. So these were great. I would probably wear these again, just if it was a special occasion rather than just day to day. But that was those. I then had these ones, which were called Steal the Night. They were like a pearly red sort of shade. Have I still got some left? So I've lost the lid, so I'm going to have to be very, very careful here. But that is what those look like. So they're a very sort of shiny red shade. And I bought these for a Christmas works outing that I was going on. Again, a little bit too long for me. So not my favourite, and they were a coffin shape, so not my preferred shape, but I did like the colour, so that's the reason that I got them. And I did think to myself, I'll probably just have these on for a couple of days, take them off. Again, they did last me quite a long time. They didn't last me a full week. I think they lasted me sort of 5 to 6 days before I had to take them off. But yeah, they were all right. They about on a level with the other ones that I've tried. But these ones, these were very cute. These were, I think I mentioned these in my beauty purchases video last month, and this is what they look like. Some of them have got snowflakes on, some of them have just got like gold spots on, but they did look really cute. And they were although they were a stiletto nail, they were a short stiletto, so lengthwise I found that these were okay. The shape of them was what did it for me. I didn't enjoy the shape that much at all. I found it really hard to sort of pick anything up with that sort of long, that point going on. And also, I think because these are a novelty nail, the quality of these was not great. They were very, very thin compared to the others that I've had, and the others that I've tried in the past that I've talked about on this channel. These were really thin. These were not the same quality at all. Very cute, but literally only lasted me a few days. And then I had a bit of an issue where I was trying to open my back gate, and I literally ripped them all off just trying to open a gate. They were very flimsy. They were bending whenever I was trying to do anything anyway. So I knew they weren't going to last me a very long time, but I think they were on for about 3, 4 days. And then, yeah, they literally ripped off while I was trying to open a gate, which the gate is a pain in the neck to open. But still not fabulous, but they were very cute. Would I buy these again for a couple of days over Christmas? Maybe. But yeah, I really hope that this isn't a new version of these nails. I hope that it was just because they were a novelty nail, so the quality wasn't there for that reason. We shall see. And then Next we've got a product from Bubble Tea, and this is the Lavender Tea Body Wash. Wasn't overly fussed by this, to be totally honest. I normally quite enjoy Bubble Tea products, but the Bubble Tea products that I've had before have tended to be things like bath salts or bath fizzers, and things like that. I've never really tried a body wash. I mean, it did its job, but in terms of the lavender scent, there wasn't really one. It was so light. If you're not into fragrance, or you want something that's lavender but not overpowering, then this was okay for that. But if you want some fragrance, pathetic. In my opinion, pathetic. Just, no, nothing, there was nothing there. So I wouldn't repurchase this. You can get cheaper body washes that smell more fragrant. So that was that. And then I finished off a perfume sample from my fragrance subscription from the fragrance shop. Yes, the fragrance shop. I always do it every time. I always think to myself, which shop is it? Is it the fragrance shop or the perfume shop? It's the fragrance shop. So yeah, so the Scent Addict subscription. So 8 mils, I think it's about £12 a month, and you get a little spray sample of whichever perfume you've chosen. This one is the Mugler Angel Nova. I have had this before, I've used this before, I really enjoy it. It's a bit of a weird one. It's something that I wouldn't think I would enjoy. It's got floral to it, but it's also quite sweet and fruity at the same time. And normally if something's quite sweet smelling, I don't like it, but for some reason I like this. I really do like this, and it is something that I would actually consider having a full size of. So yeah, that is that one. And that does bring us to the end of my empties from December. So as I said at the beginning, if you've got any thoughts or feelings on any of the products, please let me know in the comments down below. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to see you come back. I hope everyone's well and staying safe, and I will see you all again in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.